it's the coolest thing she's seen at Microsoft in 15 years.
Yeah. We have other demos that I think are pretty stunning that rhyme with things like, bar best bets.
Yes.
Right. So there are all sorts of other technologies that will be showing some more depth too.
That's right.
I think the presentation technologies are one. I think that
Atlas.
I'm just thinking, there's the browser. There's everything that people think about happening in the browser, and then there's all this other stuff. There's sitting on the couch. Two guys are sitting on a couch. They too can browse the web using remote control. There's Tony's small handheld device and all the
sitting on a couch.
That's right.
you're talking about. There's Tony's small handheld device and all the things that he does with it, including browse the web.
Including browse the web. Yeah, actually, have you seen my phone here with
Is that Office in your phone?
with the E button? There's an IE button on there. Look at that. How cool is that?
The main reason Tony bought that.
It is the only reason I bought the phone, in fact. Although it's running Windows CE, my second favorite operating system in the world.
I need a new phone. Pretty awesome. IE button.
We've got an IE button.
This guy's like a low bar for cool. It's just rubs off when you have to. We need to go out. We do customer visits for the most part to just make sure we keep the bar high on what constitutes cool. Chris is eating one of his favorite foods. This is got the essential food groups for Chris. It's flat. It comes out of a vending machine.
And it's indestructible.
And it's old.
If someone hasn't stolen it or flooded it yet.
So little known facts about people working on the IT team. Chris has flooded more cameras than I think any other member of Western civilization. How many cameras have you lost now?
Well, lost or flooded?
Flooded.
We've only flooded 2.5.
Representing how many?
6 months.
No, one of them was a couple years ago, but 2 of them were within 6 months.
Chris does, underwater
Insurance guys love me.
photography.
It's awesome.
Or underwater camera flooding is really more accurate.
Which do you think is more impressive, your ability to flood cameras when you go scuba diving, or your ability to generate a standards-compliant browser?
I know what the blog would
That's
say.
a close run.
And also, do your cameras support alpha channel transparency PNG yet?
They do, actually.
Okay.
There are very transparent parts of this camera.
Yeah.
All the things that are supposed to be transparent are
Particularly when
transparent.
they're stolen and they're just not there.
That's right.
Very transparent.
Best 7 things about IE7. Well, the 7 tabs I have in my homepage set every time I boot. That's 7 tabs.
The 7 phishing sites that I didn't get attacked by yesterday, that got blocked by the phishing filter, are my favorite.
These 700 ActiveX controls that you have to opt into that were already on your system.
Okay, I think the 7 search providers I have in the dropdown, because the dropdown in IE7 supports OpenSearch, one of my favorite open standards of all time.
I love browsing at 107% zoom because it actually fills my screen better, and so my old eyes can actually read the text that's on the page.
That was kind of reaching, and I'm not sure on that one. But the well more than 7 CSS things that we fixed. Don't.
I was going to do the CSS fixes. I think the 7 alpha channel transparency PNGs that appear across my home pages that actually act in a good transparent way now.
I had 7 pieces of malware removed from my machine when I set up i7 because at setup time we run the malicious spyware removal tool to make sure users start clean and then stay clean.
That was the 8th thing right there. So.
You want 7 lists of 7?
You want 7 lists of 7? You want
Go.
49 good things? Oh man.
I will attempt to save Chris with the next one.
I think Dean should
At
say
MIX06, we're going to have a release of IE7, which is layout complete. So that web devs around the world can go through and say, yep, this is how we can expect the final product to render web pages. And I can go through and really scrub out the CSS hacks that I needed to use when it was IE6, and it was a very 2001 kind of browser, but I don't need to use today in 2006.
What would be exciting at Mix is that the RSS platform should be complete at this point, and so that devs can go off and start building great apps that are compliant and take advantage of the exciting new RSS platform we've got in IE7.
There are going to be 7 good APIs in the RSS. More than 7? Okay, then.
well, just in RSS is probably less than 7. It's pretty.
All right, so my 7 favorite RSS feeds and my Bless you. And my seven
Don't be blinkies.
favorite, my 7 favorite RSS add-ins that go through and exploit the platform, including, but not limited to, the new version of Outlook, which is, I guess, really just not an add-in at all, but I guess it's an application. And a bunch of other things that we can't talk about yet because it's not MIX, so we can't list the other 6.
Just really excited to have the conversations there. That's going to be the best part.
You're going to have 7 conversations.
I'm going to have more than 7 conversations. I'm there for 4 days. I'll be there.
Who are your
A lot more than 7.
Who are the first 7 industry influentials who come to mind who helped you figure out which CSS things we should do in what order?
Wow. Well, I think Molly Holschlag certainly, and several other people at the Web Standards Project. Contact Chelik and ex-IE guy.
Dean Edwards?
Dean Edwards, certainly. You know, the IE7 script work that he's been doing for quite a while. Eric Meyer is a good one. The 4.
PIE guys.
Yeah, the Position is Everything.net guys, the Quirks Mode guys, Peter Polkoch, and Big John Gallant.
You're at 8, now you have to go to 56, man. Okay.
I don't know if it fits in with the number 7, but we're really excited to demonstrate the App Compat tool that we have. So we have this great tool that will help people test their sites, test their add-ins, and see what is working and not working in IE7, and we'll actually give them diagnostics to help them figure out how to make their sites or plugins work great in both Vista and with IE7. So that's really exciting. That'll be good for people to see.
I think there are at least 7 really good controls on the web dev toolbar that
More than that.
folks will find useful.
Yeah.
You can probably, say their accessibility tag names so that even people can just use it completely without the mouse and without even looking at the screen. Can you actually name any of the accessibility ID tags on them?
The accessibility. I cannot name the accessibility ID tag.
You're supposed to know the product, Chris!
Sorry, Dean. There goes my review score.
That's right.